Hello, you beautiful people. I am your friend Kevin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is your divine inspirational message of the day. So today we're going to start with the credits. We are using Happy and Me affirmation cards by Ariond. We're using Kyle Gray's 22 Archangels Oracle for our card of the week, which is Hope. And we're using Kyle Gray's The Angel Guide Oracle as our card of the day deck, which I need to take out of the box and bless and bless and bless. There we go. The isms I have: I am intentional and clear. I am manifesting my desires with ease and with joy. This comes from our friend Joanna. The other one, same thing. I just reworded it a little bit to put the I am influence on it. I am letting go of unwanted emotional patterns. We have to let go of stuff before anything else can come. And making room for healing and better vibrations or vibrational energy. We almost have to remove debris before we can make room for what we want. You can have lots of unwanted. That brings us to what's wanted. I sound like Esther Hicks. Today is a number 7 in angel numerology. What does that mean? And I'm going to pick these up. Oh, let me just read this first. Everything that is happening right now is happening for my highest and ultimate good. Ooh, and sometimes we go facing those blips in the road, those potholes in our emotional well-being, and it does not seem like it is for our ultimate good, but it can be. Always, you are guided and supplied with whatever you need for growth. It is challenging, I think, at this time in our physical experience, our earth experience, our journey, whatever you want to call it, it is challenging, truly challenging, to imagine and think and believe that what is occurring, what is actually happening, is for our greater good when what is happening doesn't appear to be. Well, there are so many of us that are inhabiting this planet Earth, so many. I don't know how many at the last count, but there's probably more than what any scientist or record-keeping organization can fathom. And yet, somehow, we work and live and exist harmoniously with others. If you notice that we can appear to have a conflict, but then face to face in the company of our, whatever you want to call them, not an enemy, but you could say that, there's a softening that happens. Let's get on to the reason why Hope is here this week. Reclaim whatever you believe you've lost in your authenticity. Reclaim your joy, reclaim your truth, reclaim what makes you happy, reclaim the parts of you that you have somehow lost, given up. And if you don't know what that is, you're not really sure, you feel like, well, I don't think I've lost anything. That was me. There's some resistance in there. There's a underlying flow that, yeah, I think I have lost something, but I can't put my finger on it. I don't really know. Get still. You'll quickly know what that is. Hope is saying this week it's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself. Really, eventually in a life cycle, you'll get it. You'll get back what you believe is lost. We are in a 7-day, as I said a little earlier. You're on the right path. If you're following this, you're going in the right direction. A number 7 day or a number 7 energy is about spiritual desires and plans that are lined up correctly, that are beneficial. It is about knowing that your priorities are being set up in the right order. making good life choices, particularly when it comes to material matters, bill paying, purchases of things that you need, the things that will serve you well. This is a day to be charming and studious, to be maybe curious, scientific even, and perhaps a little meditative. You can also be focused on internalizing things, focusing on what does my heart want, what does my soul want. On a 7-day, divine magic is afoot, and the doors of opportunities today are favored to open for you. A 7-day or 7 vibration works with the 7 of water or 7 of cups if you're a traditional tarotist. The sun, the chariot, those energies. The chariot moves us forward. The sun keeps us nourished. And Archangel Metatron, who drives the chariot, and Archangel Michael, who protects everything that we want, say, feel, and do. Here comes Gertrude and Beatrice. Now, they are once again climbing up a staircase, and this staircase is inside what looks like a turret or a hall. I'm seeing old stone bricks, like old stone, not boulders exactly, like those big you see inside of old buildings, old homes, those big stone bricks. They're walking around like they're going around in a circle. Oh, so Beatrice is saying you are leveling up to a new level. You are transmuting these better vibrational energies, which takes a climb, is the message. That's why they're showing us the climb. It may feel like you are getting out of breath. It might feel like you're running out of steam. It may feel like your energies are being way spent, more so than you anticipated. And Gertrude is saying, take it easier. Be easier on yourself. Be a little softer with your actions. Don't feel the need or the necessity to push. Unfortunately, lots of cogs have to work together so the gears move us all forward. That's interesting. And I haven't even pulled the card yet. I want to get a card that goes with all this. Let's see. This is how, when you tune in, when I tune in, and we bring the message straight from them, straight from source, straight from where it needs to come from, somehow or another, these divination tools all work in harmony. I'm going to stop now. All right, I'm going to take this top card. Transformation. Now, look. Oh, my goodness. I giggle and I laugh with joy. You can't. There's a term that I used to say a lot when you have synchronicities lining up. You can't make this up. You just can't. Here. See how that's spiraling, how that energy is just spiraling. It does require clarity of the heart, the mind, and the soul. Being clear about what you intend to have happen. An intention is the energy that will manifest for you. I'm asking how I land this. How do I land this so it makes sense to people? You're going to go you've invited people to your home. That's intentional. Why are you inviting them to your home? Because you want to see them? That's intentional. The desire to be with them. Then you've got to plan, should you plan a meal? Do you think they want to eat? That's not clear. Do you feel like it's just for a casual gathering? Watch some TV? Just get what is the where are you clear about why these folks are coming? This is where intentional clarity happens. I'm just talking about the plans that you make. We can also think about a trip. You're going to take a trip. You have the desire in your heart that you wish to travel somewhere, either to see someone or to enjoy something or to visit some place. So that's the desire. So the next step is, what is my intention? The intention is when am I going to do this? So the calendar comes into play. Do you see what I'm saying? That there are things that we're intentional about and things that we're not clear about. You can have an intention, and in a 7-day, your intentions are lined up, but you have to have some clarity about what is that intention. I used to get tangled up in the mental emotional weeds. When someone would say, well, what is your why? What is your why? Why do you want to do that? And you come up with an answer. And why do you want to do that? You come up with another answer. Well, why do you want to do that? And you come up with another answer. You keep driving it. It used to drive me up the wall. Why you keep on asking me why for? That's where the intention is. Everything is intentional. Everything should be intentional. Have you ever noticed that the things that you do in your life that you're intentional about? Got to get the oil changed in the vehicle. Okay, the light's coming on. Ding, 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 ding. All right, I'm going to go do it. That's intentional and that's clear. And the why is, if I don't get my oil changed, all kinds of gunk and muck is going to go through the engine and the car won't work right. There's your clarity. Other things that we're intentional about. The other part I like about intention, it requires us all to be present in the present moment. The other part about intention and clarity, it is letting go of anything that is unwanted. Second guessing, it's not wanted, it's not relevant, it's not useful. That leads to procrastination. And on number 7 is also about indecision, insecurity, lack of confidence, lack of choice. You have all these choices in front of you. They're too many. Pare them down. Find a way to go internal and pare down what is intentional. This is where your authenticity comes into play. Reclaiming your clarity, reclaiming your intentions, reworking with the spirit that is in here. Not out there. It isn't with your neighbor. Not with the people that raised you. That's a tough one. Because when we have an intention to come into earth, I believe this. You choose what you want to believe. I'm only giving you what I think is right or true for me, authentic for me. There's no right or wrong. It just is. So we somehow have to line ourselves up with the right people that are going to bring us into this world. And then we're in this world. Those people had an intention to come into this world for what they were doing. I'm talking about your parents, all the people that raised you. Well, they came into an existence by the people that brought them here. And then it goes on. There's genetic links, health, the cells of your body, color of your eyes, how tall you are, how wide you are, how big you are. That's genetics. Your genetic code, if you will. We not necessarily change it, although in a spirit form I can choose, well, I don't know if I want that. Not sure if I want to go there. But here are my options. I'm making it sound like we go through a catalogue of parents before we drop into the earth. I don't know. But you see, I hope you're seeing and getting a sense of where this goes. And then our own life journey. Our own life journey of what we think are mistakes, missteps, are just those unwanted things. I thought I wanted it. Now, no, not so much. Or they got us where we needed to be. They got us partly on that journey. They moved us from this place to this place. Well, we don't need them to anymore. Sounds awful. Well, I'm kind of tied up to that. I like this. I like that. I want to be part of this. I want to be part of that. And the point I'm making with this, Gertrude says, get on with it. You're talking a bunch of claptraps. That's what she's. The point I'm making is this. There are folks who, by no fault of their own, they didn't choose it. My friends down in Texas did not ask for 2 storms in the period of 2 months to come raging through their neighborhood and decimate their home. Did not ask for it. Didn't say, I want this. The folks down in Jamaica, the folks down in the Caribbean, did not say, I would like Beryl to come barreling through the neighborhood and take everything she got with it. However, it happened. What do you do? Well, what is the clear intention? Safety, security, all of those things. Those are clear and intentional. You may not know the answer, because I'm sure those folks down in the South don't. And I'm sure at some point or another, all of that something will come and affect us. The biggest point is stay present. What is your heart filled with? What can you do to help yourself feel better about things and move forward with, you're always going to have, where's that card? Because I loved it. Everything is happening. Is happening for your highest good. Well, say that to somebody whose roof just blew off, or the power is out and they need the power for something. It's tough. I get it, it's tough. Because at some point or another, I look at, there's a term out there that folks say, everything happens for a reason. Try telling that to somebody who lost their child. Really? It's a little, that's tough. And how do you, there's a way, this is where it comes into play. We are not told exactly what to do, but guided in a direction that might help. Letting go of unwanted emotional patterns. How do you respond and how do you react when chaos comes knocking the door? How do you make room for the healing to take place? How do you make room for a better vibrational energy? For me, it is that incredible affirmation that I got from Louise Hay in the late 80s. I know I was standing in an auditorium and she said, she was talking about a car accident. It was pouring down rain, freezing cold, and she, really wasn't sure how in the world she was going to get out of this situation. She said, I'm fine, to herself. Everything's okay. And from this, all good things happen. I just got goosebumps. Thank you, Louise. Oh, more. This is when you get the way your arms and the hairs on your arms stand up. For me, that's the energy of the divine just literally giving us a hug, saying everything will be okay. Everything is usually always okay. The 7 energy is reminding us we're going in the right direction, providing we're clear, we're intentional, and we're releasing unwanted emotions. We're letting them go. We're letting them out. I'm hoping I'm making sense. Well, we're over time, but thank you for letting me share all of that. Don't forget, on Friday night at 6:30 Eastern Time on the Zoom, go to my website, www.kevincross.com, events and future events. You'll see it there. It is about releasing, letting yourself go. And we're going to get in deeper with that. All right, my friends, till tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.